Okay, so this video is for my Leos from now until the end of November. I am a psychic intuitive, so I do meditate, kind of tell you what I saw in my meditation. If you want to book a personal read, follow me on Instagram at JaylinK79, or you can visit my website, www.designhertouch.com. This may not resonate with everyone. It's just a general read, so take what applies, let what doesn't go. And check back with a different reader if it doesn't, or come back next month. But for Leo, when I closed my eyes, the very first thing I saw was Frosty the Snowman. But then the next thing I saw was myself, like on a beach with like lays on and like a coconut drink, and it was warm. And then I also felt really, really cold. My hands were really, really cold, but they were starting to warm up. And then it showed me the movie with Tom Hanks, and he had like the coconut by his side. So in the month of November, perhaps you are traveling. Maybe you go somewhere where it's warm, where it's, travel to like another country or something. Or maybe you're starting to warm up to something. You're warming up to the idea of something. You're kind of going from being this cold-hearted person, and you're starting to warm up a little bit and kind of break from your shell. And now you're like a little bit more loving, more caring, nicer. You're warming up to a certain situation. Maybe you didn't like this job, but it's kind of, it's warming up. You're warming up to it. You're starting to enjoy it. You're starting to like it. The other thing I want to focus on is it also showed me two gentlemen, like best friends on this trip. And then remember, Tom Hanks had the coconut, and the coconut was like his best friend while he was on the island. So maybe a situation comes up, or maybe there's some emphasis around your friends, your friendships, a close friendship, someone you hold near and dear to you, but I don't know, like maybe even a male, like a brother or a brotherly person or a cousin or someone like that. There might be something that's going on with your relationship specifically. All right, let's see here. For Leos, what do we have for the now through the end of November? Okay, so 2 cards right away. So you have triumphant success, and then you have firm foundation. So triumphant success. So between now and the end of November, there's something that's going to reign successful for you, something that's going to be triumphant for you. Something maybe you're working on, or like I said, you're warming up to something. Maybe you had a business and it wasn't going anywhere at first, and then suddenly it starts to flow. Or maybe you met someone and you didn't really care for them at first, but now you're like warming up to the idea of hanging out with them or being friends with them. Or maybe you've been wanting to travel and now you finally get to book it. But triumphant success, something for you. It says new beginnings, exciting challenges, but there's like using your willpower, your focus, your determination. Areas of your life will be successful. Now you do see the sword, and the sword is double-edged. So one thing it does talk about is that if problems arise, or if previously there were problems, you've always had the ability to kind of like cut through these, or you will have the ability to cut through these problems. But be careful. Don't get too ahead of yourself. Don't get too crazy. Don't think you know everything. Don't try to be like, I guess, destructive, or don't try to cheat to get ahead, because there is the other side of the blade that could turn around and cut you. So maybe you're warming up to the idea of a certain kind of friendship, and Spirit is saying, okay, maybe you guys had problems, or maybe you didn't like this person, you warm up to each other, but don't get ahead of yourself to where you're just like, totally let your guard down, because then you might turn around and get, cut in the end. Or maybe with this business idea that you had, maybe this business, it was cold, it wasn't getting clients, but now all of a sudden it's taken off and you're getting all types of money. But be careful, don't go spend your money too fast. You might turn around and cut yourself when it slows back down. So just being careful what you do with the sword. You have the ability to cut through things. You have the ability to have successes, but making sure you don't let those successes go to your head and turn around and cut you. Then you have firm foundation, which talks about things that you were putting into place are starting to manifest, and it shows that the work that you put in, like you set those things in a good spot. You set them up, finances, friendships, business, whatever. You set it up in a sense that you made it strong from the beginning, so it's going to grow and be good because it's strong. It says making sure you always use good judgment and heeding lessons from the past. Now, especially regarding financial matters. So if something comes up where you suddenly like take off and get a whole lot of finances, or business starts booming or something like that, it's like, be careful, but make sure you pay attention to lessons from the past. Like, okay, maybe you're doing business with a business partner, or maybe you're about to do business with a friend, a cousin, a brother, a partner. And it's like, be careful. It doesn't turn around and bite you in the ass. If something comes up, like, open yourself up to it. You don't necessarily have to say no. Open yourself up, but be careful, watch it, and learn lessons from the past regarding situations, especially concerning financial money areas. It says just make sure that any investments you make, any business you do, whatever you're doing, when you put things into place, they have to have a firm foundation in order to be steady or strong or grow. So making sure that your friendship is legit, making sure this really is a close friendship, this is the person I want to work with, so you don't turn around and get cut. Making sure that this is the business you really want to put all your focus into, and just warming up to the idea that, okay, it starts off, there's no clients, it heats up, you start making a lot of money, but you're using that money to put back into your business and make it grow. You're not just spending that money. So something about firm foundations, friendships, and then success, but watching that you don't turn around and get like too ahead of yourself. It also says, remember, if something comes in where you start getting like monetary gains or some type of extra finances or extra bonuses or something, maybe extra popular or whatever it is, make sure you give back a little bit. So, hey, you helped me, you looked out for me, my business is doing good now, it's taking off, let me pay my worker, or let me give my worker a little extra bonus, something like that. Now, if you do need investment advice, make sure you're getting investment advice from someone who genuinely knows, not just a friend or someone. Like, you need, go talk to an actual lawyer, a financial accountant, someone like that. But again, something is going to be successful. Successes are starting to come in. The warming up becomes warm. The cold becomes warm. So something starts to take off, warm up. Maybe you start to get extra money and stuff. It's because what you put into work was a good solid plan, a good solid foundation. But again, when it comes back to reward you, just be careful that you don't turn around and get ahead of yourself and then cut yourself. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Let's see. Ooh. All right. Okay, meditation. So perhaps in the month of November, you need to take some time to kind of go within, do a little bit of inner work, take some time to really think things through, clear your mind. Maybe the situation or the person that you were like being so cold to, maybe you need to sit and kind of think on it for a little bit, and it kind of says, all right, I'm going to open myself up. I'm going to clear my mind of these negative thoughts. I'm going to open myself up, give this business a chance, or give this person a chance to prove to me or to show me. Or maybe all this success comes in, and then all of a sudden you're like a little bit egotistical, and spirit is like, well, hold on, calm down, humble yourself. Your business is going good. You just met this really great love partner or whatever, but don't get too carried away. Don't get ahead of yourself. Take a little time to sit and think, give thanks, but like clear your mind and really look at things from the outside in, not just from the inside of the situation. Let's do one of these too for Leo. So for some reason, I keep going back to that firm foundation card. You see the triangle on the man's back? So I'm wondering if maybe you've been carrying the load of something for a while, and you're kind of like, oh, this just isn't working. This isn't working. But it's telling you like, calm down. Even though you've been carrying the load, you've been helping this person out, or you've been holding this business together, and you feel like, oh my gosh, what's going on? It's saying, hold on. You're about to get through. You're about to get some successes. The weight of everything isn't just going to be on your back. So just calm down. Like, you're holding the weight of this situation on your back. You're carrying it. You're lifting. Maybe you have someone you're taking care of, and it's like, I'm the one holding all the weight, bearing all the pressure. It's my muscles, my back that need to be strong, and you're getting frustrated, but spirit is like, just calm down. You're going to be successful. There's going to be some success or something from this. Something good is coming from this. So just calm down. maybe you have issues in your back. Maybe someone who's watching, maybe you have a lot of issues in your back. If you do, you need to go to the doctor. You need to get checked out. You need to exercise. You need to stretch. Maybe you need to go get massages. I'm a massage therapist, so that can help. Go do that. Maybe it's something physical. Maybe your back. Now look at this. I'm shuffling the cards, and these two cards literally just flipped over while I was shuffling. So we're going to go with these. For Leo, you have inspiration. So staying around people that keep you inspired. Remember to stay inspired, sit back, relax, and stay inspired. Whatever was cold is going to start to warm up. So calm down, stay inspired. But then you also have relationships. And didn't I just tell you in the beginning of my meditation that Spirit was saying, I don't know if there's something going on between you and a business partner, or you and a friend, or you and a relationship, you and a brother, a cousin, something like that. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be masculine energy. Maybe it could be with a female. But there are issues with relationships that need to be addressed. Maybe there was a fallout because of a business or some money or some finances. And Spirit is like, calm down. Don't be so cold and so quick to cut someone off, or don't be so cold or quick to gloat. Like, be humble, stay humble, warm up, break that shell, break that ice, warm up a little bit. Maybe have a talk with this person, maybe get re-inspired. Maybe you guys will need to come together, but relationships are going to be a focus in November. And I think it's more about friendships or family than I do about like actual relationships. I think it's kind of like, this is my best friend, this is my person, this is my business partner, but like, we're not connecting right now. Like, 1 minute is cold, 1 minute is warm, things aren't working, things aren't going the way they are. Or you're going to have to break that and something is going to start warming up. Like, hey, we're going to build a relationship. We're going to build a friendship. We're going to come together. So there's something about that for my Leos. And then I guess I'll do a relationship card just in case. Let's see here, Leo. What else you got? Your reading is actually, I think, the longest out of everyone so far. Healing family issues. See? Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So there's something going on when it comes to like relationships, friendships, business partnerships, whatever it is. There's like issues, there's some healing, there's something going on. Be careful, watch out for people who, might cut you, turn around and cut you. Or maybe you need to warm up to someone and open yourself up to people that you cut off a long time ago. But there's something about that for my Leos for the month of November. Again, not every message in here will resonate. Take what does, and if it doesn't apply, let it fly.